So lenders have now introduced a home purchase plan product for first-time buyers with a 5% deposit. It's been a great turnaround in the Islamic finance industry in the UK, because previously, during the COVID-19 pandemic, it forced the Islamic finance producers to increase their minimum deposit requirement by up to 20% loan to value. So today it's come down to 5% deposit, allowing first-time buyers to apply for Islamic finance and get on the property ladder. Hello, welcome back to our channel and podcast. My name's Gemma, and here at WS we talk about all things relating to money, mortgages and positive money mindset. So if that interests you, then be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the thumbs up. It really helps with our YouTube algorithm and means that you won't miss out on any of our videos. On today's episode of Let's Talk Money and Mortgages, we have Iftikhar joining us again. Ifti is a trained accountant and mortgage broker who's been in the industry for over 10 years, and he's also one of the founding directors here at WIS. Welcome back, Ifti. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you, Gemma.
Good. So today we're talking all about Islamic finance, so let's get into it. Firstly, I'm sure our listeners are dying to know, who can actually apply for the 5% deposit Islamic finance home purchase plan?
Yeah, first of all, it's really good news because most of the conventional lenders were offering 5% deposit mortgages, whereas the Islamic mortgage world, there weren't options like that. So it's a very welcome news by, I'm sure, a lot of people who are hoping to buy properties under the Islamic finance. So it's a welcome move. So like the government scheme and schemes which subsequently followed, it's mainly open for the first-time buyers. This scheme is designed for the first-time buyers. So they are the ones who can apply for a 5% deposit Islamic financial solution. So it's mainly open for them.
Okay, and when you say mainly, does that mean there's some opportunity for non-first-time buyers, or primarily it's just first-time buyers?
It's primarily them. So it's pretty unlikely that others can get a 5% deposit, yeah.
Okay, cool. So what about clients who want to refinance or are moving home? What's the deposit amount for them at the moment?
Yeah, again, that's quite good news for them as well, because in the past, even for them, the requirement was a 20% deposit. But you know, with these new schemes, you can actually go with a 10% deposit. So if somebody, let's say they have a conventional mortgage, or if they are with another Islamic provider, they can now move to this particular provider with a 10% deposit, right? So yeah, it's still not too bad, because most of the time, all these 5% schemes generally appeal for first-time buyers, and it appeals for people who are trying to buy new properties. So it's a 10%. Again, it's a very welcome move. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What about the minimum property value and finance amount? Because I know that previously was quite high.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's changed as well, which is also for the good, because previously, there are like a couple of big lenders in the Islamic finance space. And also there are like various other groups who sort of get involved in Islamic finance as well. But I'm mainly talking about the two main providers. And with them, the minimum requirement used to be close to about 200,000 as the investment from their side. But now that has changed, so that's come down to about 100,000. So somebody is looking to buy a house for, say, 105,000, should be able to buy a property under the Islamic financial solutions now. So they need the 5% deposit, and the bank will come up with their share of investment of 100,000. So together you can do a Islamic product now.
All right. So what about switching? Can you switch from a conventional mortgage to an Islamic finance solution?
You definitely can, because in the past, a lot of people went for conventional solutions because they did not have a choice. But obviously, with these banks coming into this space, and if you are looking for an Islamic solution, it is available now, right? So you can always switch to an Islamic solution now. So that is good from a conventional to a Islamic solution. But only thing that you need to be mindful is there will be some legal fees involved, because the Islamic financial solution is not really a mortgage, but like I said, it's a financial solution. So the way it's set up is slightly different. So there will be some legal fees that you will have to incur. But from what I've seen through my experience, it's not too bad, right? So therefore, I think for people who want the solution, that option is available.
Cool, okay. And then if we're now talking about foreign nationals permanently residing in the UK, is it an option for them, Islamic finance?
Funnily, the Islamic financial solution provider has always been open for non-nationals. So now it has made things a little easier. So if somebody is actually living in the UK and have worked for about say 12 months, they can also apply for Islamic financial solutions under the 5% deposit scheme. Of course, it's open for others as well, but their deposit requirement is higher, right? So that stands still at about 20% at least. But for new expats who's come from abroad, so they have option if they worked in the UK for 12 months, and obviously they need to have a valid visa, going forward, and they should have a valid passport. They have an option as well. So it's all welcome news from that side. So I think it's a good move.
So great news for foreign nationals, but do they actually have to be in the same religion or faith to apply?
No, it's a misconception. A lot of people have this because they think it's only for a particular race, but it's not, right? It's open for anybody. It's funny you ask that question because we get a lot of our clients are not from the faith. Islamic finance is quite unique because Islamic finance offers you, if you compare it with the conventional world, if you break a mortgage, you have to pay something called an early repayment charge. But Islamic finance does not carry an early repayment charge. So it's attractive for people who tend to sort of break their mortgage after about a year. So for people like that, this is a solution, right? The Islamic financial solution is a solution which alternates to a mortgage. So it's open to anybody. Of course, if you're after this, you have that solution.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Ifti. Thanks again for some more great advice. I just wanted to put a reminder out there that these points may or may not be applicable to everybody. So please talk to an advisor if you're unsure whether these are suitable for you. If you don't have a broker, I will leave our direct contact details below, as we are always happy to help. And I just wanted to say that we act as brokers who look for home purchase products and introduce you to the right bank. A little reminder that as a mortgage is secured against your home or property, it may be repossessed if you do not keep up with the mortgage repayments. Thank you again for joining us today. We'll be back next week with another episode of Let's Talk Money and Mortgages. Stay safe, and we'll see you again next week.